Are you really eating for two when you're pregnant? Or just falling for one of the biggest myths out there? Today, we're setting the record straight on what your body and your baby actually need when it comes to nutrition. Hi, I'm Sarah Jennings, host of the Mama Method for Ubi Health. As one of the AI faces of Ubi's global network of over 1,200 medical providers and backed by insights from more than 12 million users, I'm here to help you separate fact from fiction, especially when it comes to various issues around pregnancy, parenting, and family planning. With so much misinformation floating around online, it's more important than ever to get doctor-approved info you can actually trust. Let's start with one truth that surprised even me during my first trimester with the twins. You don't actually need any extra calories in the first 12 weeks of pregnancy. That eating for two line? Mostly a myth. In the second trimester, your body only needs about 340 extra calories a day. And in the third trimester, that goes up a bit more, to around 450 calories. That's like an extra smoothie or toast with nut butter and banana, not doubling your meals or going wild on the ice cream, tempting as it is. But nutrition needs absolutely change during pregnancy, and not just calories. One of the biggies is protein. Your daily goal? Around 75 to 100 grams. That can be tough, especially if just thinking about chicken makes you feel queasy. Been there. I remember living on scrambled eggs and Greek yogurt parfaits with crushed granola when meat made me gag. Other great sources? Tofu, cottage cheese, nuts, seeds, and yes, those cottage cheese cookie dough bites you see on TikTok, totally legit. Doctor approved, let's talk folate. This B vitamin is essential for preventing neural tube defects, especially early on. That's why most OBs recommend starting a prenatal vitamin with folic acid, even before you're trying to conceive. You'll also find folate naturally in dark leafy greens, beans, avocados, and fortified grains. Iron is another critical one. Thanks to increased blood volume while you're pregnant, your iron needs almost double. Red meat and poultry are the most easily absorbed, but plant-based sources like spinach, lentils, and fortified cereals can help too. If your prenatal doesn't include iron, ask your doc if you need a separate supplement, especially in your third trimester. Now, let's talk about something way less glamorous: constipation. Around half of pregnant women deal with it. Hormones slow down digestion, and iron supplements can make it worse. That's where fiber comes in. Whole grains, fruits, veggies, and plenty of water can help get things moving again. For me, chia seed pudding with berries in the morning worked wonders, and Hudson used to call it mud yogurt, which, let's be honest, feels about right. You'll also want to make sure you're getting enough calcium, 1,000 milligrams daily, and vitamin D, choline, potassium, and omega-3s. These nutrients support your baby's bone growth, brain development, and much more. Some you can find in food, like calcium in dairy, choline in eggs, and omega-3s in fatty fish like salmon, but others, like vitamin D, can be tough to get from food alone. If your prenatal is missing something, talk to your doctor about supplementation. Of course, we can't ignore the don't list during pregnancy, like alcohol, undercooked seafood, unpasteurized cheeses, and high-mercury fish. And caffeine? Limit yourself to around 200 milligrams per day. That's about 1 12-ounce cup of coffee. I made the switch to half-calf lattes and herbal teas with lemon to cut back, especially during the first few months. If morning sickness has you hating every food, you're not alone. Bland snacks like crackers, sour candies, cold smoothies, or even frozen grapes might help. I lived off lemon popsicles and saltines for 2 solid weeks. Chrissy still calls them her mommy crackers. Bottom line, your diet doesn't need to be perfect, but it does matter. Eating nutrient-rich foods, staying hydrated, and taking a solid prenatal vitamin go a long way toward keeping you and your baby healthy and strong. Worried about your own health? Start by checking in with the Ubi Symptom Checker at ubihealth.com. Its medical-grade, doctor-approved AI is like having a full on-call healthcare team right in your pocket. Always 100% free. And don't forget to like and follow for more doctor-approved info you can trust from Ubi Health.